So this is it. Dracula's castle. Only one thing left. A mission. Ooh, that line, it burns. Castlevania 2. Oh my goodness. Yuck. This is it. Dracula's castle. And I must say, this has to be one of the most awesomest entrances to Dracula's castle. The glyphs that I'm working with, I've never used for Dracula's castle, but I think it's a good one. Don't trust statues. They may be gargoyles. It's overall a pretty deadly entrance. Axes seem to be pretty good in the entrance from what I can imagine in my head. Watch out for peeping eyes, they're like always in the beginning. Black Panthers, if you could get their glyph, it's incredibly rare, but it turns you into a Black Panther, and it's pretty cool because all the Black Panthers like gang up and you create an army, and it's actually a pretty good glyph. In here is a save room, obviously. Let's see. Be very careful. The cats are gonna hurt you pretty badly. In fact, everything in here hurts pretty badly, so you'll probably be using, more than on one occasion, you'll be using potions. It is really deadly in here. At least the music's good, that makes up for it. Grab that heart max there. I'm not sure if you should have 150 by now or not, but that should give you to around 150. Up there, you don't really have to bar killing off the red skeletons because they just die. But right there you could grab the tasty meat. You don't really have to bar going right there because you won't be able to advance. Backdash is very handy here for the cats. Let's see. And then, like, for areas like this, you could just axe them. Over here, there's a treasure chest. Treasure chests in Dracula's castle normally hold rubies, sapphires, emeralds, all that good stuff. And up here, make sure you duck down. You can grab white drops, which increase your light skill points. In here, you're probably just best to get out of here because of the poison. Fight the cat if you can. It's kind of risky in rooms that can get you poisoned. In those rooms, it's generally best to just avoid them. One thing you might not think about a lot in the game is MP, but in Dracula's castle you'll be fighting a lot of enemies and there's very few save points, so you better always have some health or something. You need to be very careful. Spoiled milk is dropped by the gals, not that it really does you much. It's there and it only lowers your health. You can hit the peeping eyes with ice, it helps. Peeping eyes also drop Eye for Decay, I think it's called. And it allows you to scope out hidden areas. And we're just moving right along. Welcome to the library. I'm surprised they actually repeated the entrance song. They don't normally do that in Castlevania, but it is a good song, so I'm not complaining or anything. The library is much like the entrance, except in my opinion, I think it might even be slightly easier. I can't see my map because I have it pitch black in the room. Always keep a map handy for walkthroughs. In this room, watch out. Poison is it's very easy to get poisoned with the cat striking at you. Lots of gals. They're pretty deadly. You come in here and fight a Draculina. Axes work good on them. And then they scream and it leaves this eerie ring in your ears. Somewhere that peeping eye is over there. And there it is. Up here you can grab that hit point max. Convenient. In this room, be ready to fight some Black Panthers. In this room, it's another Draculina. Nothing too bad. And then in this room, whoa, I forgot that thing was there, but there's Tin Man in there. Duck down, ice it to death. Magic works wonders on Tin Man. Over here, I'm deliberately missing the room on the right over there. That's a save room. Over here is a teleport room, and you may use it quite a bit because it could take you back to, I know it doesn't really like, my camcorder doesn't really like that, but there's that teleport in the begin, and that will allow you to go to places like back to the village if you need to stock up on potions, and you probably will want to do it. Lord Dracula! Grab an MP max right there, and obviously you probably want to save because next up is a boss battle. But don't you worry at all about saving because this next boss, it's an absolute joke. It doesn't even deserve to be considered a boss. Like, well, you'll see. Now I'm going to take my time with this boss, but it's an absolute joke. It's the Wallman, and if you're going for a medal, it's this one. Now, a newcomer to the game might, like, completely pass up the thought of how to kill it, but all he does is he throws these little bomb things that blow up the place, and you can attack away at him all you want, and you're never gonna kill him. And you probably want to actually knock off a good bit of health because he actually drops a super potion early on. But after a while, he's gonna drink a potion. He's gonna go like, I'm indestructible. But all you have to do to beat him is come up here, absorb that glyph, dead. Grab your medal. The easiest medal to get. Very useful. MUWHAHAHA, I could travel through walls now. That's the whole point of that boss battle, I think. That's what I think's the whole purpose is. Grab the superior rapier glyph, whatever it's called, the Conforte glyph. It's a very good glyph.